Hi, Linda. I think you're doing some good things here. You've got an interesting um, color scheme here. I like the red against the tan. You've got some interesting font choices, and you're starting to lay these out in ways that reflect you. You've got a bit of understanding of the approach, layout approaches we're talking about. This is the freeform poster. You've got some text doing some interesting things, but for the most part all your information here is centered, and as we talked about in class last week, centering isn't particularly designing. And with the freeform approach, you can run things at angles, you can run them on and off the page, you can make them huge, you can make them tiny, you can do all kinds of interesting things, and centering the information isn't particularly visually interesting. Also, a lot of this information has very similar visual impact. It's all kind of medium size. This is medium, 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 this is medium. And think about the visual hierarchy, not just one thing on top of the other, but making some things huge, some things small. You as the designer telling us what it is we should look at first. And probably the name of the shop would be that, making, you know, Bean and Print and Bean Shop huge at an angle, and then having the other things coming in and supporting that information would be a way that I would suggest going about it. Here, again, visual hierarchy somewhat lacking. Make some things huge, some things medium, some things tiny, not everything medium. Next, the idea of the grid approach is that you establish strong vertical lines, and that's what you justify the text to it. So it looks like we've got a vertical line that your text is pushed to here, but then it kind of falls apart, because then we have this vertical line, this vertical line, this vertical line. And so if we establish this one, let's push all the text that makes sense over to that. So maybe everything at the top of the page is aligned there, and then we establish another strong vertical down here and align the text to that. Right now it's just kind of not looking very cohesive in where the text is placed, and that fighting with the mediumness of all the information is making it so it's not easy to take this information away. I do think that you've got a pretty good understanding of what we're doing here, but I also think that they are in need of revisions. So I'm going to send these back to you. Please make your revisions and send them back to me for a grade, okay? Also, please make sure that you include your revised version in the portfolio, okay?